I'm still trying to decide whether to put in another bid for the bugger number plate. The auction, as Paulina has just said, closes on this program tomorrow morning at 8:30 on TradeMe, and on this program we will be doing it live, and then we will know how much money has been raised for Surf Lifesaving. Every cent that is committed at the moment, $26,000, goes to Surf Lifesaving, almost. So time is on your side. When I say almost, it's 25,600. So are there any tricks that will increase my likelihood of winning? Michael Carney has quite literally written the book on the secrets of securing a win with TradeMe and joins me now. Michael, good morning.
Good morning, Paul.
Now, I've seen the tips that you've got in your book, and I've already done the thing wrong, haven't I?
I'm afraid so. First, you shouldn't have done any bidding at all. And secondly, you certainly shouldn't be talking about it on television and radio.
I've shown my hand.
I'm afraid so. And not only that, you've interested other people, and that's the main problem.
So increased competition.
Yeah.
So we should be doing this on the down low.
Well, I think particularly we should just be talking about it in a quiet room.
Okay. Thanks for joining us, Michael. So basically, let's talk about things in general, because we're talking about the bugger number plate, which at the moment has this bid on it, which is largely down to me because I put in a big bid. Mm-hmm. What you say is you find something on TradeMe that you want and you just save it to favourites.
Yes, you add it to your watch list.
Mm-hmm.
And then you don't bid at all until the last 10 minutes of the auction. Right, because otherwise you're just going to alert other people that you're interested in it. And if you do that, then they're thinking, oh, well, if Paul Henry or anybody is interested in it, then let me have a look at it. And so when bids appear on it, it actually drives up the desirability of any item.
Okay, so all right, so that's interesting. So basically you find out when it closes, you log that in, and 10 minutes before the end, you put in an opening bid. What is your opening bid?
Well, basically what you do, rather than just put in a flat bid, is that you figure out what's the most you're prepared to pay. Mm-hmm. And then you put that in as an automatic bid. Right, and then TradeMe will simply put in the bid that is needed to get it over the current bid.
So you're not in favour of the blow them out of the water technique, where you say, well, these people are schlepping around with $50 here and $50 there. I'm going to go up another 5,000 and win the thing.
Well, it sometimes works. It sometimes doesn't, and then you're still faced with how much am I really prepared to pay.
Didn't work with me the other day with that blooming number plate.
Yeah.
Bugger. Yeah. All right, help me now firsthand. Paulina, you say that it's exactly where? What are the numbers?
25,655.
Okay, so the number plate's at 25,655. The auction winds up at 8:30 tomorrow morning. What should I do?
Okay, well, first you'll need at least 2 computers, right? So perhaps you could borrow Hillary's laptop, right? And you go to the auction on both computers, right?
Yeah. Logged in as the same person?
Logged in as the same person, right?
Yeah.
But one you're only using to watch what's happening with the bidding, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you put in your auto bid for the maximum you're prepared to pay.
Yep.
Okay, and ideally you should just walk away. Right.
Once you get to the maximum, you walk away.
Well, no, you should just put in your bid.
And let the computer do it.
And let the computer do it, and then you won't be tempted to bid again, because otherwise it's not a real maximum.
No.
It's only the maximum until you're outbid, and then suddenly that bidding fever kicks in. There's a bidding war going on, and it's got to be yours.
All right, Michael. Right, well, I'm not going to do that because it doesn't sound like fun, but obviously it's a sensible thing to do. Michael Carney, thank you very much for joining us. The book is out. The book is also online. Paulina?